Okay, let's see here. Okay. Too much gear. Check. Level 17 gear. Check. Hardest difficulty. Okay, we fucking Tamagotchi, yo. GG in there. Alright, I almost forgot. Oh no, we're swagging the glasses nowadays, right? I dropped 1.5k armor. You mean in terms of gold? I like that.
Fucking slaves, get your ass back here!
Size, thank you dude for the resub. Okay, so where's this quest, huh? Wine boys. I think this one. Okay. Wait, there's supposed to be a... Okay, let's see here. Oh, it's down here. Okay, we're just right there. Okay, go. Oh, the cam is not supposed to be there. Actually, it was right in the bottom left. Seems good. There we go. One second.
Come on, Roach.
There we go. Okay, let's check it. Let's check it. Drop saddles, bro. I'm a collector. Can't you tell by the glasses? I need these saddles. Oh, did I just pass? Okay. I see, chat. I see what's up. Loser! Thank you, dude. It's next week, mate. Next week. I guess. Meet the night. I'm an emo kid. Thank you, dude. What the fuck is in Africa? Okay. Wait, where's my... Get out of here. We're Tamagotchi.
We've not got no need for your help. Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look!
A Witcher.
Get out!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Yeah, I'll sell the saddles as soon as I get to a shop.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lonfort. Good to see you both. Been years. Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble? We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Fucking slaves, get your ass back here!
Plan to
Mochi,
go out and meet
thank
the
you, dude.
bandits when they arrive. Fight them.
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely. We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition. Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever. If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed. Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric
Slaves,
falls
get
on
your
deaf
ass back
ears.
here!
Excellent. We've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Monkey coffee.
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
What is she doing? You should run.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lonfort, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we
Nice
cannot let the
advice.
affront go
Shut up,
unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood.
Is no one gonna put out that fire, by the way?
Ready your arms.
Before it spreads? I'll take the one without a shield. Whoa, what the fuck? Hardest difficulty, I forgot. Fidget spinner, still going strong. Ah ha ha! Shit advice. Shit advice, Mr. Witcher. Okay, I'm a bit rusty here. I was pressing tab instead of fucking Kieran. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, we got this. It's fine. Wait, how do I block again? Oh, how do I parry? Oh, it's right click. Going in. Okay, relax. Fucking A. This fucking guy. My sword! What?
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
We did the first try.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend.
Wait, is this the expansion where the food lasts for like 2 years?
Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are
Finally.
to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
It's not a shit
Most
perk
honorable
if you're
Geralt,
always out of food,
slayer
mate.
of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
My might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
I need gold.
Blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
Let's help
I
out.
sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Toussaint. Fucking French people. Win horse races to get a better gear for your horse. Can I win a better horse? Please. Omelette de fromage.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
First time sub, can I get a cringe? You can get like 1/10 of one, dude. They're reserved for 1 year. But thank you, Marco.
You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Did you guys see that throw? Oh, what the? The mountain, dude. Wait, I haven't meditated yet. I don't have healing. Well, shit. Oh, I have. Chill. looks lovely, dude. Dude, this guy is fast for that size, man. Motherfucker. Raid corner. Out of here! Out of here! Eat roll. Quen repeat shit. Nah, come on, dude. Yeah, there we go. Good job, boys. Got him.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name as...
Wait, why was he riding a horse outside, throwing the fucking spear into the ground?
Nor seem you a knight, yet still I'm
If he was actually going there to kill that giant that was inside that windmill.
This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath. Rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times
He wasn't
each
inside
year,
a windmill?
hunger chased him into the lowlands.
He was not?
Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it.
The crone?
Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity.
Oh, this guy has a Swedish
The
accent.
giant killer did.
You don't mean to hunt
This
the
guy is
beast,
Swedish.
do you? The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
With a very forced British
The river
accent.
surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. They
By the cockatrice.
are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
See what this giant gives us. Oops. Huh? Was this the one I killed? This one. But they all give the same things. Wait, why is this worth 250? And this is worth 500. And they weigh the same. And they do the same things. Fuck it, I'm gonna ride around with this giant's head on my ass. Wait, what? This talent doesn't make any sense. A attack is the best defense. But this talent is all about defending. I can't take this one yet.
Move it! Brave kid, Guillaume.
Palmerin oversaw his upbringing.
You only go additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you will run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story person. Presentations. Of unequal quality was my issues Witcher mutations. Loot the giant.
Faster.
That's a good idea, chat. Oh my god. Is that finally my hammer? Yo, listen. Cunt. What? Huh? I mean, I'll keep it. I get rid of some saddles. Let's drop some saddles. They're way too much. Yeah, I can't equip that yet. Can't equip it, man. I'm still level.
Jesse, we have to
What level am I?
AY clap.
35. Wait, why can't I equip that again? 37. Oh. 36. What up, man? Are you baiting them so you can flame them? See what you did there.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk.
Upgrade gear. I don't need the gear upgrade, dude. I have level 17 green gear.
Well, near normal.
Knights errant in the service of her gracious magnificence.
Ah,
when we appear in
come
her
on.
name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They
Nothing
must
here.
have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Mutagans. I didn't get no fucking... Huh? No messenger. What messenger? I didn't see
Along the
anyone.
shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Got guests. Careful.
Perish on our boots!
Oh, fuck, dude. I'm stuck! What the fuck? Oh, shh! I'm out of here.
For the glory of her grace, I shall make
My sword deals 0 fucking damage. Don't. Okay, whatever.
Jesse, we have to cook.
When Forsen eat, Forsen roll, Forsen repeat, Forsen.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Let's meditate first, shall we? One damage of lethal. Pretty accurate description of France with the famous explosives. Oh.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Why did I...
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC.
DLC?
Need to
You
comb
pada.
the bank.
Thank you very much, dude. That... What? I don't know what that is, dude. Thank you. For
Look,
20 months,
the
dude.
boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged.
Just...
He was
we
a man
have
of
to
experience.
Missing
Standing by
lethal.
his
I
companions,
didn't know
no matter
that
the
we
odds.
were watching Wreckful
Fighting
at
his foes to
BlizzCon
the
again,
bitter end.
LUL.
Foes.
They were the ones
Yeah,
who
a lot
missed
of them.
lethal,
He
dude.
did. But I do
I
not
was
see
the one
what
at
that
1
has to
HP.
do with the beast. Ah, Geralt. You've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
What? Come on, bro. Why am I following him when I could just be running there?
Do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing? We have to cook.
Very nice
Upgrade
glasses, dude.
mutagens, upgrade mutagens, upgrade mutagens, upgrade mutagens, upgrade mutagens. Upgrade mutagens, upgrade mutagens, upgrade mutagens,
Not sure
upgrade
how
mutagens,
to.
upgrade mutagens.
I mean, I know how to, but I don't really have...
Upgrade mutagens, upgrade mutagens, upgrade mutagens.
I don't think I can. This is a little run, by the way. Wait, oh, I have them already. Oh, you mean I have... Oh, I see, hang on. Wow. Where did I get those from? From the giant?
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole. By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Garrett.
Garrett.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Little master.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see?
Stop interrupting him, dude, if you want him to get to the point.
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging.
Cook.
The doctor told me I was cancer-free the other day.
Next to it,
I came to watch your stream and all the Weavers gave me stage 4 cancer.
they gave me such
Anyways,
a fright,
love
I
your
bolted
stream,
to
and
town
I hope
fast
I get
as my
top
legs would
dono
take
for
me,
3 days
then
in a row.
returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had
Congrats, buddy.
The parts were so
Cancer-free at
tangled up
last.
in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
But not really. Thank you very much for the 30.
Know where they took it?
They
Appreciate it,
ferried
dude.
it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corfo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
I have stage 4 too, man.
Corfo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his
It's
cellar
bad, man.
to the morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
Hold.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow
Wait,
the
am
road.
I gonna enter the tournament?
Not coming with?
Yeah.
Duty
Let's
of some
fucking
sort
go, man.
calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Good luck, have fun, bro.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flaunt its writ and rot in chains.
Nice wall and ceiling, dude. Thanks, man.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry.
The fuck?
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
What the fuck?
In the cellar. Gotta be.
You don't look too good, man.
Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar.
Wait, is this
You.
the...
Saw you at the inn. Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
What the fuck?
I still
Initial logic. Thank you for the 8 months, dude.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Ah, shit.
I cannot let you leave.
Fucking banshee. Ah, son of a... Fuck, dude! What the fuck? Stop dodging my shit. Uh-oh. Shut up. wrong with this bitch? I cannot even roll her. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, thank you, boy. Take it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Slut. Oh, man, for fuck's sake, dude. First try, level 17 gear, hardest difficulty.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
Do I have... I do have it. Wait, I already have this one. Fuck. It's the same.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it.
Jesse.
Hey, Calvados. Thank you, dude.
Something in the throat. A pouch bulging with coins.
Haha!
Elfguardian florins. Several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means
We came what we were looking for. Now we leave.
Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time.
Hey, Chris Mid.
Examine the tissue more closely.
That's a nice flashlight. Thank you, dude.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? Why was it
Wait,
chopped up
wasn't
into
that the
pieces?
innkeeper's daughter?
Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Why is she a monster then? She wasn't. What do you mean? Wasn't his daughter, but you said it was his daughter when I asked. Why do I even have this talent? Fuck, I don't even need inventory, dude. But it's so useful. Can I throw out everything? Wait a second, new sword. Uh-huh. Plus 83. That's a lot of damage, yo. Stun. That's what I want to see. If I can stun like them. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna pick. I kinda wanna find one of those chests where I can put my shit in. Horse. They're all cheering for me. Run over the kids.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions.
Worse than
Go find your parents. Her Knight and Highness has
This
doubtless arrived
fucking
at the tournament
kid
grounds
grows
to
up
watch
to
the
be the
battle
final
in the
boss.
arena. If we
Because
hurry,
I told her.
we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
I don't see how that makes sense on the tail. I mean, it could just slip out.
Sure hope you know what you're doing.
Master beast tamers from Nilfgaard Serenas will ensure the Shaelmar is based. Without a short to delight the crowd.
Shaelmars are damned dangerous, even young ones. Need to be careful. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, a young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
You couldn't even beat the giant, man.
Let's go.
Don't tell me I have to save his sorry ass again. Fucking Swedish done, motherfucker. Marcel Segerman. Thank you for 3 months, dude. Dude, I first tried every boss so far, man. Last one will be no different. Lost Soul, thank you for the sub, dude. Packed chumps in the chat.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
What the fuck is that?
Get your ass back here!
Hey, Pyro Elementalist, what up, dude?
Got a bad feeling about
Best
this.
fucking pug player in the world.
Damn it.
As if those fucking bells were slowing him down or what? Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We have to help him.
Alas, one nightly, the beast heaved its foul girth, the roar, and knocked it to earth.
What the fuck?
Witcher, in one mighty hour, it strikes to the beast, its plans confirmed.
Uh-oh.
And thus the witch's life will stop. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust.
What the fuck, dude? You don't attack his face. Maybe I need to use another. Okay, dude. Motherfucker. Dude, this guy is strong as a motherfucker. How was that other fucking Swedish guy supposed to... Get him, bro. Oops. Wait, what? What the fuck is that? I'm afraid. Okay. What the?
Fighting a stone hedgehog with a sword LULW.
Oh no, my armor. Oh wait, he's down. What the fuck? No, he's dead. Wait, is he dead forever? Oh, what the fuck? I had to restart there. Wait, I have to save him. I didn't know he was such a fucking pleb. Why did he even jump down? He's dealing no damage. He's just in my fucking way. For fuck's sake.
TAMUL.
Hello? Hello? Stop! Well, I didn't know he could die. I mean, I could have assumed. He's actually just in the fucking way, dude. Not even kidding.
The wits are waiting till the time was true. Then 12 danced and spun, struck the monster and flew. Like a bow.
Okay, are you gonna back off from that this time? Or are you just gonna stay there and tank it? Fucking face me! Turn your back on me, bitch. Hello? Hitboxes in 2016? Just let him roll. Just let him roll. Don't get hit. Dude. Stop.
Why you hate on Witcher gear, boy? I even sent you videos with how to find parts. Also, you have lots of money and UL.
I'm not hating on Witcher gear, dude. I have level 17 Witcher gear. No! Don't go away! Don't kill him. Don't kill him. He's bugged. Get out of there. Get out of there, you fucking idiot. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. He's staying dead this time. He's staying dead. He's too retarded to be alive. Natural selection. I don't even care.
The Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
So, does this mean I get to fuck his bitch now? Because I slayed 2 of his monsters that he couldn't beat?
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Forgive me.
Oh, he's alive.
I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You're not forgiven, dude.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We're delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop,
Shop
hop. We must make off with Geralt. We should talk.
Dude, I beat the first boss already. This was the
We
second
had
one.
been long awaiting.
First try.
Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
We must find him.
I still love you.
Vivienne Sulul.
Have you come alone?
Elsa vet stanna. Favorite headbutts, dude.
Accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Wait, what did he do now? Is this my homie you're talking about?
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings.
He doesn't need to know.
The body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay.
Oh, haggle
Are the
time.
legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, On returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard.
Is that a
shall be
Russian
given to
accent?
you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace.
It's not Russian.
Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
What is it? I can't place it.
The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal
It
problems.
sounds
to a
Swedish
witcher.
at times.
What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
It sounds
Thank you, Your
really
Grace.
Swedish at
I
one
accept the contract, of
sometimes.
course, but as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
It's not
Crespi
French,
was the
idiots.
first to die.
Fuck's sake.
He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance.
It's
He
not
was
Polish
at a
either,
feast
no.
when suddenly one of his
No.
fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing.
It's some Eastern
The town
European.
watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me, an amateur?
British voice actress,
Not hands,
Swedish
but
born.
claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
Well, I do hint a lot of
His body was
Swedish.
found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac,
Bed
a
warmer.
knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
The Jew.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade.
Why is Norwegian
Palmerin even
flag
nicknamed
banned?
him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body.
I
Contained
don't know.
florins dating from various times.
What
mainly
Norwegian
from
flag?
different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Why Widow? Thank you very much, dude.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
And compassion.
Jesse.
5 virtues.
Cook.
Anyone remembers the IDK
Strange
emote?
question.
Your
Pebble
Grace,
hands.
forgive me. I'm
I
a
don't know,
foreigner
Kev.
trying to understand another land's customs.
I
You
remember.
are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake.
Lady of the Lake.
How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear...
Callum Brown, thank you very much for the 29
Time of
months,
his
dude.
dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate.
It's an
throughout
addiction,
his life,
dude. The
honor,
emotes are too
wisdom,
fabulous.
generosity,
Thank you very much for
valor,
the
and
support.
compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory.
And Judenator, another 29 months.
Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity
I
by
was
a
first.
coin pouch shoved down a throat.
Maybe you were.
It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
You never know.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
So someone's killing off an old squad.
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare.
Oh god.
Hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner. And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Okay. You stuck on shit?
Your Grace!
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
He was just gonna smell them.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Dude, I have no food. Okay, woman. Fucking relax. I need to repair my ship, okay?
Rip my fucking pants!
Dude, I have no food again. Can I meditate?
Clear the path! Clear the way, I said! It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. A second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
Yeah, let's split up with a murderous beast on the
golden
loose.
fish. But I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
You get a hold of the unicorn horn. The fuck?
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix eggs.
Why does she's the queen? She must know someone who knows where the fuck is hiding.
Then let's get to it.
Okay, hang on. I gotta take a leak. 1 second. Monk-ass music. Okay. So, bitch, do you have any food for me or?
Do I ever feel like doing absolutely nothing?
Fiorano of the 1290.
Hey, do you have food?
You'd like a taste, perhaps?
I'd like to buy.
An old vintage. You'd like a taste, perhaps? An old vintage.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
And then his dick fell off. Fucking Little Witcher.
Damn it. game's not likely to tempt a unicorn. Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
Dude, I actually want to eat this apple. I'm low on health.
An apple. Yum yum. Easy.
Alright, the fucking Exy.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
No, I'm not better off on a horseback. Shut up. With my dead body, am I fucking trying to navigate roach through here?
Well, Witcher. Enough for wine and women?
Goldfish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What did you say? You're like 13.
Do they pay you well, Witcher? Enough for wine and women?
Button up your shirt. What the fuck?
Ow.
Hey, game developers, you gotta take a chill pill over here.
What the blazes? Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
If you're a peasant. That ain't the goldfish. If you're a pleb. Candy. There's something golden. And shiny.
Here.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
Stop, it's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
Oh my god, the
As
mask,
the
yo.
moon is heavily coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
What? Bombard stretch.
The game!
Disgraceful. Don't cry, dear. The Duchess will hear of this. Don't cry, dear. The Duchess will hear of this. Don't cry, dear. The Duchess will hear of this.
This is an outrage. This is an outrage.
Ah! Ah!
Hang on. I actually want... Fuck it, I'm picking this. I really want to get rid of this. Quentin is not that good actually. FIFO go FUD. Fuck, dude. Thank you for the sub. Okay, hang on. Gourmet quest is for little gamers. Well, This is a 1 toffee bar run. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Never have to worry about food again, dude.
But your grace.
No buts.
I wish only.
If you please, your grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. Or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Okay, so we have 25% chance. We remove greenhouse, 33% chance. Someplace cramped doesn't make sense. 1 or 2.
Mice and cheese. Palace pantry, maybe?
No. The hare is obliged to hide here in the gardens. Look, if we take row, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse!
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go. Wait here.
And how the fuck does the killer know where he's hiding? Oh god. Wait, what the fuck? It's Freddy Krueger. Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, what the
That's the wrong number!
What was that?
Dude, that's fucking OP, man.
Jesse, we have to cook.
140 IQ BTW haha OMEGALUL.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Mikaela was blackmailing me.
Nothing here.
None.
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
He looks like one of those vampires from Buffy.
Kill again.
Hang on. Smoke break. Oh, wrong one. Oh, you're not supposed to kill him.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well.
Who is
All's
this?
in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human,
From Witcher 1.
think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
But you said he doesn't kill for no reason.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are
Except he's fucking OP and I'm stuck with level 17 gear.
Force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Awfully good of him. But do I need to know this?
Yes. So you'll understand Detlef is no cold-blooded killer. I believe he's landed in some mess and he sees no way out.
What makes you say that?
Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something.
Hey, lol minutes, they've 18 months, dude.
Overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Like,
each vampire has a unique...
You get around a meme, you have like one in
they hone over
200
centuries.
to get the one meme.
It's precisely what renders it so difficult to
I
classify.
believe in you though.
Detlef's trump card is his herd
Thank
instinct.
you for yourself, dude.
His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upsetting immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Autism.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Dude, vampires are fucking OP.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
My main is just 20-minute candy. Dude, this fucking gourmet, man. It's the fucking shit, dude.
We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Take it, boy!
See what it says here? Postage paid. Won't weasel any coin out of me. Now scram.
I knew I should have wiped dirt on that stamp. Bumbotch!
Dearest,
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself.
That's amazing.
Your Yen.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
No two ways about it.
Where are you from?
I need to find some food. I think. Oh, here. Whoa, there's a quest there by the armor.
Welcome, good sir, to Dupont and Sons Emporium
Go to the
of
bank.
diverse merchandise. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Show me what you got back there.
These are painted. I have a painting. They sell for shit. Huh.
So long.
Jesse, we have to cook.
Try to find some chicken legs.
All is in order.
Dude, I am trying.
Greetings.
A witcher
real.
from the School of the Wolf, here in Toussaint. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Toussaint. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them?
What
No,
clients?
I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elf
Wait,
master
this
armor.
quest, is it better than the ones I got the level 40?
Came to him to forge their plate,
From
their
that
blade.
bitch at the auction house?
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take
Yeah.
difficult, dangerous work.
But I'm
to
assuming
earn
they're
gold
really
pay.
high level then.
Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learnt my trade at Jensi's side. So I heard the stories of
High
the
level
missing
and cost
witches
of fortune.
firsthand.
Get your ass back here!
Thank you very much,
Well,
bullshit.
that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Okay.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there, and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Fucking slaves, get your ass back
I think these are too expensive for me, yo. And I have the level 40 ones. Whenever I get to that point.
Luck on the path.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flaunt its writ and rot in chains.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Devils take you.
Wolfie, thank you very much, dude. I look skinny. Oh, really? Thank you very much, sir. That's what every guy wants to hear. Where's my fucking horse, dude?
We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Okay. Fuck off.
It's wine, and more wine. But me, I prefer brandy.
Come on now.
Okay.
Sir! Contract.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
It was karma, dude. For not tipping him. I don't want to die again.
Dearest.
I
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a kid.
Wow.
Well, the witch is a jolly good fellow! And so is our Duchess dear.
Too good to drink with me? With me?
That's it, Roach. Well, the witch is a jolly good fellow! And so is our Duchess dear.
Vivat Toussaint!
Where's the bank, huh?
Jesse, we have to cook.
Hey Forsen. Did you know that if you press spacebar as you land, you take less fall damage? Of course you did, but why did you not press it? Oh, is it because you thought you wouldn't die? What about the last 200 times it happened? OMEGALUL.
Great question, lad. Yeah. Game of the year, by the way.
Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Okay, fucking. The sake, dude. Am I supposed to go into this cave? Is that it? Oh fucking god. What the f... Okay. Fuck him. I cannot even... Oh, for fuck's sake. What is this bullshit? Oh my god! Get the...
Well, how long you gonna make me wait? Kicking more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
this now. This is the worst fighting place of all time. Maybe there's some gear upgrades in here. Fuck it.
An illusion.
What are you hiding? Oh.
Interesting.
A sword? Pretty good, but we are fucking under level for this shit. Hardest difficulty, by the way.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind, though we did not meet so I could prove how very original I am.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megoscope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces.
Hands?
3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. But Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
Captain Biceps for 20, thank you very much for the 17 months, dude. Welcome back.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Covenarius never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Covenarius gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning
nice friend, you,
and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
What?
Well, whatever you want to do. If that's what you want to do. If you think you can beat me in 1, 2, 3.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl.
Does everyone have to be a fucking smartass in this game?
Mentioned him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Guess you missed my point, Regis. I was glad to hear it's not the hooch, because I don't want to talk about what I don't want to talk about.
Oh, I understood you far better than you think. Allow me to reveal a secret. My mandrake distillate possesses no particular tongue-loosening powers. Those who drink it and talk simply have burdens they wish to lift off their shoulders. The hooch is but a convenient excuse.
Burdens.
A cover that justifies their sudden candidness to
Kira.
themselves.
All right, you first. Any burdens you want to unload? Vampires lead highly interesting lives. Bet you've got some good secrets.
Anything in particular interest you?
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a Witcher?
See, Regis.
Yeah.
Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a Witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets
Hey,
my
Dominic.
adrenaline flowing like battling a beast.
Okay, I'll try to remember.
Used to people
That will
treating me
mean
like
for
a
you,
freak,
dude, after this one.
An outcast.
After this game, yo.
Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a Witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment. Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
I don't actually fucking know what that is.
As far as
Trial
I
of the
know,
Grasses.
none.
That's the Witcher one,
Now
right?
what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My
Jesse.
brethren hunted down every last
We
spot
have
of
to
white
cook.
before I was born.
Take these
Then
fucking
it seems
retard
you must
glasses
revise your
off.
knowledge of spotted whites.
Retard glasses.
For somehow this one managed to
I
survive.
bet you were
your
a bully in
brethren's
school.
onslaught.
Bullying everyone.
It seems I know this home. it
glasses.
haunts. Recall a tale about
I
it.
shall not take it off.
Locals
It's
believe
for
the
them.
place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place.
I love having LVL 17 gear and getting owned by every single mini-boss.
Personally,
I
I've
love
nothing
jumping
against you
2 feet
delving
and
into
dying
this
over and over.
Please remember
I
you
love
need
breaking my
white
gear and sword every 30
beyond that.
seconds. I love spending 10 hours beating the last base. I love being a little witcher.
Dude, I'll have you know, I first tried every fucking mini boss, okay, with my level 17 gear, which makes it even more impressive. Second of all, I fucking raped that hardest boss of the second DLC. So easy. 1 HP the whole time, no food, no nothing. Just fucking pure skills. Okay, bro?
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Fucking spoons.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Hi! Wait, why am I poisoned? Still. Remove gourmet, it's OP as fuck. It's not OP as fuck, are you kidding me? The only thing it does is save you money. I could have bought all the food in the world. It just saves you money and time, it doesn't actually help you in the fight, it's the opposite. It actually prevents you from having a good fighting talent or perk. Read the bestiary. Spotted white. Spotted white. The fuck is a spotted white? Who's that Pokemon? Stay calm and leave him alone.
Love you.
Okay, I mean, they're weak to cold, I guess, too. Grubsy, thank you, dude. I'm still poisoned. Wait, I got a sword? Yo, listen. Listen to me, chat. This shit is OP. Oh god, okay, we're gonna equip this with some cold as 2% lesser. I'm not gonna equip a lesser rune, get out of here. Some adrenaline points. Fucking stagger that shit. Why do I have so many lesser shit runes? More stagger. All the stagger in the world.
Better to die of drink than of boredom.
Better to die.
Bandages.
What's that about?
Your bandages?
Come on.
It doesn't seem to be
The
good.
dressings, bandages.
So,
Where did I put them?
Forget it. Bandages won't do him any good.
What? Oh, but he breathed still a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. Breathed his last then. Bled to death. Legs broken. Femoral arteries ruptured. Wound like that, you're dead in minutes.
Gods.
What happened here exactly?
I was rolling through, fully loaded, when I heard screams. This one crawled towards the road, then drooped to the ground, lost consciousness. I jumped down to help him, dress his wounds. Then you appeared.
Pretty admirable stopping to help a stranger.
Truthfully, when I saw him, I considered it might be an ambush. The thought entered my mind, I near decided to crack the whip. But to abandon a man in need? It's simply not the decent thing to do.
Decent enough in many other places, believe me. Before you go on, clean your hands thoroughly and burn your shirt. Might also want to rub some thyme on your body to be sure. Smell of blood might attract ghouls otherwise.
Who might you be, precisely?
A witcher.
Oh. Do you expect some beast might have killed him?
See what we have here. Legs broken, but cause of death's the wound. Small but deep, edges unfrayed. Either a thrust weapon or a thick claw. Maybe a wyvern's. Tough to say, and... breastplate's unusual. Dented. And it's got a patina.
An antiquity, I believe. I deal in these things, so... what's puzzling is... why did he don it?
Not likely to learn that from him. Now to figure out where he came from. From that house, I'm assuming, but need to investigate. Got some work to do. So long.
Wait, I will come with you.
Fuck you.
Gotta be kidding. This isn't a garden romp. Whatever killed him's damn dangerous and
it might still prowl the area, so if it's all the same, I prefer to accompany you.
So be it. But stay close, keep it down, and don't touch a thing.
Okay, let's see. Maybe gear
Trail leads
upgrades.
to the house on the hill.
Which stands silent as a grave.
Damn it. Servant.
Good God.
Stabbed to death. Over a dozen blows with a sharp object. Some post-mortem.
Oh my god, so much food. I've never seen so much food.
What the hell's this? Setting for a banquet?
It seems so. What's your suspicion? Did none survive? Gods.
Burn marks. Something catch fire? Explode? Strong stench. Doublet scorched. Wriggled out of it, tossed it, then ran on.
Perhaps there's no one inside after...
I know you're in there. Breathing's loud and clear. Open up. We mean you no harm.
They remain there?
Listen, I'm a witcher. I'm here to help you. But if that's gonna happen, you gotta answer some questions first. You mentioned them. Who do you mean?
Those, I don't know what they were. Spirits? It all occurred of a sudden. We were staging a scene, the death of paying homage. There was a flash of light that blinded me completely. I heard cries,
fuck is it
though
saying?
saw nothing. Then felt my own robes were in flames. I broke and ran, threw off my doublet, leapt in here and shut and locked the door behind me. They pounded on the door. I thought they would get through. I thought I was done for, but in the end, it grew calm.
Who are you exactly?
Durant Faucher Plamondon de Safaran, Lord of these lands, and Chairman of the Society of Friends of the History of Tucson. We meet here annually to mark the anniversary of the Elfin Homage, but something like this, why, it's a first.
So while reenacting a scene from the past, somehow, unintentionally, you summoned a specter, a Korgorath, or a tube, maybe.
What? What now?
Best thing? You gotta do it again, of course.
Are you mad? Would you have this thing kill us?
No, don't want it to kill anyone. Precisely why I gotta do my job. Summon it again, whatever it is, and tend to it once and for all. Durand, think I can reenact the pledge, the giving of homage, alone?
It was a great, momentous event. The surrender of Tucson's last elfin king. You will need at least 3 individuals.
At least and at most.
You know what I'm gonna ask for. Need your help, but I'll understand if you turn me down. No objections? Good. Let's get to work. Start by clearing the corpses. Got some time. Won't start the reenactment before nightfall. Things of this sort are a lot more likely to work after dusk. One last thing, though. My pay. Don't work for free, you know.
Understood. Just keep the danger at bay, and I shall be generous. Through and through.
Forsen boys.
Hey.
Forsen boys.
This metal. Subscribe too long to stop now, dude. Yeah. You're up there. The elite. Thank you very much for the 38 years, dude.
Stand,
It's
or
the
rather,
longest fucking
sit
time.
in for King Ludwig upon the elfin throne, while you, Witcher, will play the Enche ruler. We must don the costumes. All must be just right.
Another mask.
The Elfin King hosted Ludovic in his
Oh,
own palace.
wait, it
upon
fits with
his
the
own
glasses.
throne, amidst the blinding glow of a plethora of torches.
Wait, I had glasses before.
Tibetha laid at Ludovic's feet a loaf of binnen and elfin bread, thus granting humans rule over seed-yielding lands. Tibetha filled the ornate ceremonial bowls with elfin wine, Gwinoet, the sweetest blood of the land that had been torn from. Long last, the Elfin King grasped his sword and shield, thus symbolically passing command of his armies to humans.
What? What fucking sword and shield? Oops. Huh? Where did I... Is this it? This is it. Where the fuck is the shield though? Oh. The fuck do I...
Elven king, erect in his pride,
Erect,
Ludovic then spake.
I accept your allegiance and shall return in 1 year's time to...
Ah! Look! Look! The statues!
Impossible! God's mother!
Wait, why am I... What the... Excuse me? Well, shit. It's gonna take a while. Well then. Hang on. We're fine. Okay, okay, okay. Well, this is not gonna work. Can we all agree on Okay, okay, okay. Oh my. Oh my god, what is wrong with this shit? Oh my fucking god, dude. so stupid, man. What the fuck? Like...
O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L ha 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 XD.
What is this quest?
We have to cook.
Dying O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L on O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L-A-S-I-D-E-Q-U-E-S-T-M-E-G-A-L-U-L dying O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L on O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L-A-S-I-D-E-Q-U-E-S-T O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L dying O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L on O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L-A-S-I-D-E-Q-U-E-S-T
Dude, I have the hardest difficulty here. I need to kill this bitch.
O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L-A.
I kill this bitch and I win.
S-I-D-E-Q-U-E-S-T-O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L dying O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L on O-M-E-G-A-L-U-L-A-S-I-D-E-Q-U-E-S-T-M-E-G-A-L-U-L.
Come on. There we go. Second bitch has to go down and then we kill them. Oh my fuck. Oh. First try, by the way.
Sculptures. They came alive. By what witchcraft?
Dunno. Specialize in killing monsters. Reviving them, not so much.
I may know what happened. The statues, you see, once stood in the palace of one Defethov. I acquired them a month past because perhaps I should start at the beginning.
Perhaps you should pay up. Shut the fuck up.
This Defethov was to pay tribute to humans. Producing statues of this sort.
People creator, please. Thank you, dude, for the prime sub.
He did so but once, for he perished in the massacre of non-humans at the foot of Mount Gorgon in the year 782. It's fortunate he did too.
Cool story,
as
Bob.
Defethov had planned Ludovic's downfall, for he sculpted not statues, but columns that masqueraded as such. Columns activated with words said in homage. Columns that would have turned the king and his bodyguards into so much colorful confetti.
Typical. Treachery embodied. Elves. Psheh.
Beast's dead. Path awaits. High time I was on my way.
Hold, master. Please, take this.
I wasn't gonna leave without it, dude. Don't worry.
Safe journey to you, Witcher.
300 crowns for that.
Hey there.
Why is it picking the wrong path when I do the auto thingy? Foglets. Get out of here. What the fuck is this?
Some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
I think it's a good time to anyway